I had been thinking for a while I might sort of sell the house because it did need a lot of work doing to it. And then I rang Dan and I said, I think I found a house I like. And so he looked at it and he said, gee, Cindy, he said it's got $30,000 worth of shutters through that house, that's all right. And I said, okay. So he said, are we putting it on the market? I said, yep, we'll just put it on the market, but we'll see what happens. This is the first time I'd ever bought and sold a house on my own. So for me, it was a big financial decision to make. And he said, don't you worry, Cindy, leave it all to me, which he did. And he was very, very reassuring. And when Dan came to value the house, he valued it. And then when he said, let's put it on the market and we'll test the market. And I said, funny thing has happened, my bathroom's collapsed. And he said, oh, okay. Don't worry about that, we'll market it as a non-functioning bathroom. I said, okay. And he did, and it sold, so who would believe it? The house I wanted to buy, I was fairly strict as far as my negotiation with them. I had a certain thing and I was not going to go above it. And he actually was really good and negotiated with that agent for the other property for me, which...
So what you're saying is not only did he was obviously taking care of you and looking out for you and your best interests, doing it solo. But he was happy to maybe step into the driver's seat for negotiation. He
stepped into the driver's seat and he sort of said, I showed him the property online and he negotiated with the agent for me that was selling that property, because I said to him, I'm not stepping not one more cent above this.
Would you think that would be typical of an agency to have them step in and all?
I didn't think, I was so grateful because I didn't have to do that. And he just sort of did it, and then he would liaise with me and say, Cindy, they've accepted your offer. He was very reassuring and didn't push me. If he'd come in like that hardcore salesman, I would have said, yep. And I would suggest to people if they were having a bad experience with whoever they were listed with, to ring you guys to come and get you to have a look and put it... I suppose it was all put into perspective for me, if you renovate this bathroom, Cindy, because my house, it was built in 1953 and then we hadn't spent major money on it for probably close to 20 years. So he said, if you update that bathroom, it's going to make the rest of the house look dated. And I hadn't thought of it from that perspective until Dan sort of said, Cindy, if you modernise your bathroom, like put in them, it will make the rest of the house look dated. And I thought, yes, it would. So I would advise people to contact you guys to get that, because I wouldn't have thought of that myself.
So if we're chatting to friends or family?
Absolutely, I would recommend love. Let's sell with love, I would say.
There we go. Oh, perfect. That's great to hear. Thank you very much.
Yeah.